Today we were taking a look at the Selfie Ring lights that you can buy at Poundland in the UK, seeing if they're any good and hopefully taking one apart. So you have two brands of lights at Poundland. We have one that I cannot pronounce, which I was called Vido, because I can't figure out if that's an L in there or just a fancy V. Both a number of LEDs, both you can use it day and night. It says it is rechargeable, same with the other one. They are virtually the same light. I'll come to that in a moment. And then we have Mobitech, slightly more muted brand one, but it does have on the back, and I'll include a picture in the video, just say it is max 3 watts, lifespan runtime of about 45 minutes, and has 28 LEDs, so it does have less than the Vido. Interesting, the back of the Vido is very plain, just barcode and basic information. Now, this comes in two colours. It comes in white or black. This comes in an array of pastel colours. I have the green and blue one here. This is not a good thing, and I'll come to that in just a second. So here are the three Selfie flashes out. You'll see they look almost identical. Slight change here. Mobitech has the information on the front, whereas the Vido has it on the back. And the power buttons are in the same place. The main operating differences with these is the Vido, if I turn it on, low, medium, high and strobe, whereas the Mobitech have just low, medium and high. One big problem with the Mobitech ones is this pastel colours, because when you turn the ring light on, not only are you illuminating the ring, you're illuminating the plastic as well to an extent. So I've taken photos with these, which has washed everything with a bluey hue. Same with this one. There's more noticeable with the green than it is with the blue. And it's kind of a bit of a design flaw. So out of the two, I'd say the Vido is better, but I don't like the strobing. What I'm going to do is take them apart and maybe see if I can swap the internals for this into here, so I can use the non-strobing mechanism in the better case. So I've got the Mobitech light here, and to take it apart I found that if you wedge a small screwdriver in here, there are a few plastic tabs. So like 1, 2, 3 plastic tabs there that it just pops off. I put that up, because you've got the circuit board here and this tiny little battery, so there might be scope to actually upgrade this battery to something that lasts longer than 45 minutes, which is good. So looking inside, obviously we've got this little screw that is holding the PCB in, so let's just get in there and take that out. Now this from Poundland costs £2 rather than the normal £1, but I think for what you're getting it is worth it. It's got a very robust spring and clip mechanism, both of them have. Let's just see if we can pull this ring off. So I've been trying to take this ring off. I'm pretty sure it's glued in place. Managed to get a screwdriver in under here and prizing part of it off, but in doing so, if we push and hold, turn it on, push and hold the power button, there is a flashing mode on this. So this is not without flashing like I thought, but I am now wondering what happens if I do the same to this. So turn it on, push and hold. Nothing. So this one just has 3 modes and the strobe, which is irritating for a selfie light. So I've managed to get it apart. Very destructive process. The LED ring is housed inside of this diffuser, which is then glued onto the backing plate. Chances are that I can't swap it out for this. I'll open that in a second to see if it's got the same sort of PCB. But oh, it's not lost. I can reuse this LED ring elsewhere because it is for £2. You can't buy these rings else for that price. So can I get? Next question is, can I get this out? There we go. So there's nothing on the battery says how big it is. You've then got charging port. There's probably a charging chip on it. One of these chips is probably charging, one of these chips is probably controlling the LEDs. LEDs themselves can easily be swapped out, they're just soldered on. So while it was destructive, I learned that I can't take this apart very easily, but I've got a set of rings that I can use elsewhere. Let's have a quick look inside of this. See if it's got a bigger battery or not, because it's got more LEDs. There we go. Much bigger battery. So straight off the bat, see how the battery size difference between these two. More LEDs, better plastic for diffusing. It doesn't have the colours in, and you've got a bigger battery. It's 150 milliamp hour, so that's going to be like nothing. The construction looks pretty much the same. I doubt I'll be able to take this ring off that have been destructive. It's probably again a chip for... they've not put in the screw, so I might use a screw from this to secure this board in. But yeah, there's probably a chip for the LEDs and a chip for the battery in there. And if you look, the LEDs look a tiny bit bigger. So this looks like the better product overall, apart from the strobing. That is annoying. Because you've got this shining at your face, you don't particularly want to have that flashing at you. But that's pretty much it. I will go and grab something quickly, and I'll show you one possible use case for this ring if you were to take one apart. So I've got this candle holder, but what you can do, if I turn these main lights down, you could make a box for this and have it so it illuminates your candle holder as a lamp, which is a very good use for these LED rings. So that's it. That's a quick look at the Poundland ring lights, the Vido and the Mobitech. Hopefully this has been informative, and I do recommend the Vido, but if you do struggle with photosensitive epilepsy, don't buy this one, go for the Mobitech, but go for the blue, or I think they do like a pink one. They'll give you a colour white and a slightly warmer white. Don't go for the green one, gives you a very sickly colour. And you can always take one apart and reuse it in a project.